Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Enrique, aka Biggie's Comics, coming back at you with another video. How you guys doing today? Hope everyone had a great day. I had a good day today. I just want to talk about yesterday, Sunday. Sunday was an awesome day. It was just a whole day of comic books for me. In the morning, I had got a comment on one of my videos from a fellow YouTuber, Jimmy C. And he was watching some of my videos, and he noticed that I'm always complaining about there's no dollar bins, in Staten Island, which there aren't any dollar bins in Staten Island. But he put me on to this place. He sent me a link to this. It's in Clifton, New Jersey. They have a comic book show there once a month, and it was only 41 minutes away from my house. So I actually on Sunday morning, I got up early, got in my car, and took a drive over there. And it was a pretty quick drive. I got there fast. I actually got there in like about 35 minutes. And beautiful place. Well, not beautiful place, but it was a nice show. It was the Clifton Recreation Center, and they had their whole lobby just filled with dealers with comic books and all types of bins, dollar bins, $3 bins, $4 bins, $5 bins, wall books, quarter bins, 50-cent bins. It was just comic books galore. They even had a couple of artists there doing sketches and things like that, which is what I thought was pretty cool. And I actually ended up meeting Jimmy C there. He was a cool dude, man. Again, Jimmy C, thank you for hooking me up with that spot. I'm definitely gonna hit it up now that I know, especially now that I'm trying to save money. I can go there and pick up some nice books. So I want to go along and show you what I picked up real quick. These first 4 books, I got them for a quarter each. They were in a bin for $4. So, I picked those up. Let me show you real quick. Oh, before I show you the books real quick, I just remembered this is another print of the ones that, my last video, I showed you the prints that I used to make back in the day when I used to work at a printing company in the city. This was another one here. Again, because, at that time I was fascinated with Michael Turner. Back in 2003, 2004, and this is one of the covers for one of the issues I scanned and I blew up. Beautiful cover. I had these hanging around when I was single, when I had my own apartment. Very cool print. And again, it's in one of those the foam boards that I was able to mount it on, because we had access to all those things. And like I said, it's all beat up because it's old as hell. You see this chipping and tape all over it, but it's cool. I'll use them as backgrounds. All right. So the books, these first 4 books, I got them each for a quarter. Nothing special, but a quarter can't go wrong. This one is Anime Com Girls featuring Wonder Woman #1. This is basically there's a series of statues that came out for all the DC characters drawn anime style, basically like Final Fantasy style. So this was one of the first ones that came out. Wonder Woman, the way they draw her was like anime style, like Final Fantasy, with the big hair, big sword. It was a cool picture. It was a cool cover. I picked it up real quick for a quarter. Can't go wrong. And then I found this one in the quarter bin. Azrael, number 28. Azrael, he's the one that became Batman after the Broken Bat. But this issue I basically got because it was a Joker cover, nice Joker cover there. So that was cool. And then this one here for a quarter, The Return of Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu #1. I think that was a good find in the quarter bin. Master of Kung Fu. I know I've seen it in a few of you guys' videos. He's been popular. I don't own any Master of Kung Fu Shang-Chi books. It's my first one, and for a quarter, can't go wrong. And then the last book in that little 4-book run there was this one I found in there. Michael Turner. And this is Wizard exclusive Aspen Splash, a swimsuit edition. What can you say? Michael Turner, you can't go wrong with his artwork. Really, really nice cover. So basically got those 4 books for $1. Alright. Then I was going through their dollar bins there real quick. There was just so many books there. I just, got a little overwhelming with looking for, books. So found this one here. Wonder Woman #1, annual #1. Pretty cool cover. So I picked it up. And then in my last video, I showed this issue, and I ended up finding another one in the dollar bin, which was pretty good. That Wonder Woman #1 from 2006, Terry Dodson cover. And again, you know, straight up just for the cover. I love the way they draw Wonder Woman there. That's why I picked it up. So those two are from the dollar bins. Then I moved over to the $2 bin to see what I could find, and ended up finding this one here. Green Lantern Corps #1 from 2006. I think this is kind of like a speculation book now, because the next movie, the next Green Lantern movie, I think it's going to be called Green Lantern Corps. So I figured $2 can't go wrong, you know? All right. Then the next few books I picked up were, these were all in the $2 bins also. I found this one here, Spider-Woman #8. Pretty cool cover. I never wanted to complete this run. I just wanted her, the #1 issue, which I do have, and then her first appearance. But when I saw these books and I see her wrapped up in the chains there, all I thought about was those Wonder Woman bondage covers that, you know, that they make, and I realized that they actually, you know, Spider-Woman has a few of these bondage covers also. So I found that one, #8. Then here's #6. Again, you know, I picked it up just because it was another bondage cover there. The only thing is you can't see the expression on her face too much like Wonder Woman, because she wears a mask. And Wonder Woman, you know, she doesn't wear a mask. Then I picked up #5. No bondage cover, but, you know, it was a straight number, you know, from 6 to 5. Again, oh, actually, this one I found in the dollar bin. You know, that was when I was looking in the other dollar bins, so... Oh, and this one here, even though he marked it at $4, it was in the $2 bin, so I made him give it to me for $2 anyway. And then #4, again, another bondage cover, you know. And then the last one I found in the $2 bin was this one here, #3. So that's pretty decent. Now I think I have like 1 through 8 straight, so that's a cool little run. Maybe I'll just finish it to issue 10 and that's it. Call it quits after that. All right. Then the next books I found, these actually were in, I found these in a $3 bin. Went through a $3 bin here. This is from New 52, Frankenstein, Agent of Shade, #1. Nice find. Book is in excellent condition, and you know, he already had it bag and boarded in My Lights and a full back, so it makes the book a little more attractive when you're trying to, you know, when you're getting it. Then this one here also I found in the $3 bin. I don't think there's not anything significant about this book. I love the Venom cover. That's a sick looking Venom. I actually saw this in another video. I just can't remember. I've been watching so many videos lately. It's hard to keep track of where you see the books at, and I saw this book in somebody's video over the weekend, and when I saw it right away, it popped in my head. I said, oh man, look at that, you know, let me pick that Venom cover up. It looks sick. So then I jumped over into the $5 bins, you know, getting a little more expensive. But overall, I didn't spend much. I spent probably like $35, $40 there, 35 bucks. I found this one there, Planet Hulk, Incredible Hulk #100, Allegiance Part 104. You know, anything Planet Hulk, you know, especially original ones that came out back when they came out, you can't go wrong with them. They're pretty pricey on eBay. They can go anywhere from, you know, $5 to $10, even more, you know, depending on if it's a special variant or not. But that's their regular cover, so for $5, can't go wrong. And then I picked up this one here, which was pretty cool. You know, it's not Miles Morales' first appearance, but it is when he took over the Ultimate Spider-Man run after Peter Parker died. So it's pretty cool to have. And at $5, you can't go wrong with that book. That book, you know, will run you about $10, $15 on online. So it was a good pickup, and again, it's in excellent condition too. And then you know what? I'll save that one for last. The next book I got was because, you know, when I was there, I was talking to Jimmy C, and he had a contest. Like, I think he had this contest before I started making videos, and it was to locate the book that came out on your birthday, which is pretty cool. You know, I thought that was a cool thing to have, and to find out that my birthday is the same birthday as his. I was born December 1st, 1979, so that means that the book that came out on my birthday was this one right here. Rom Space Knight ROM Space Knight #1 that came out December 1st, 1979. So it was pretty cool to find a copy. This book, though, you know, they had it in other bins at a lower grade for a lot cheaper, but this one was on the wall. This one is in really, really good condition. He had it. He had it on the wall for $25, and I was like, damn, 25 wasn't, you know, it was a little too much. Especially I had just bought a couple other books from him, from that same guy. You see, he even has the date when the book came out, December 1st, 1979. But he gave it to me for $20, and I think even that was a little too much. That's basically what it's worth, $20. But I'm happy with it because it's in excellent condition, this book, and it's a book that's worthy of getting graded just because of how you know, pristine is it. And when I got home, I opened it up, looked at it, white pages all the way. So whoever had this book really took care of it. So that's definitely a book that I would consider to slap, just, you know, because it was my birthday book, so it's cool to have. And then the last book that I found, and this book I expected it to be on the wall, but it was in the $5 bin. You know, I think maybe he had a mistake, because after I bought it, you know, in back of the book there was $10 on it. So maybe it was because he also had a $10 bin, but it was there. So when I picked it up, and I noticed the price was $5 over what I calculated. I was like, no, I said, you saw, I grabbed this from these bins on this side. Your $10 bins all the way over there, you know. So he ended up giving it to me for $5 anyway, just because I bought, you know, that ROM book from him. But I found this one here, which I didn't have, Captain Marvel #17. That's the first cameo appearance of Kamala Khan, and this is pretty cool because I don't have any of those new Captain Marvel books that, you know, that came out, the variants and that like that. So for me to find that in the $5 bin, and in the condition this is excellent condition. This guy had really good condition books. Like, you know, everything was, his bins were real clean, really nice quality books. You know, for $5, I think that was, you know, I think that was a stealth buy, because this book right now online, if you look at the prices, just this one alone, not the variant, it goes for about $50, $60 by itself. So I was pretty happy with that one. So, you know what? That's it. That's all I got. That's what I picked up from the Clifton comic book show, and it's a show that comes on, I think, once a month. They have 2 locations, but the Clifton location is actually the closer location to me. So I'm really going to be hitting that place up, you know, when they do come out. So the prices are good. I could just go there with $20 and come out with you know, 20 books. So that's always good. And that's it, YouTube. That's all I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Until next video, peace.